It is time for another daily YouTube live stream. I'm Zach. Welcome back. Let's play some games. Today we are back in City Skylines in the Lost Valley, and today we are continuing to work on our harbor district. And this is condo district. This is turning into the condo district. We've got all kinds of high-end condos, and something that I think we need a little bit more of is shopping. So we're going to focus today on building a cool little shopping district for all of these condo complexes in here. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we'll do some other fun stuff too. Greg is in chat already. Hey, Greg, what is up? How's it going? Are you guys enjoying your week? It's Wednesday, middle of the week. Let me have some of my favorite drink here. I'm drinking strawberry flavor Perrier to celebrate Wednesday. Okay, lots of stuff I want to do today. Can I just say for a second that I love this district? Like, we did this 2 days ago, and I posted a ton of screenshots in the Discord server. Link in the description box down below. If you're not in the Discord server, you should check it out. I cannot stop looking at these screenshots. Like, I just love how this district came out. It's so intense, and part of it is these buildings. These are all custom assets, like that you download from the Steam Workshop. All of these, and they're all just so gorgeous. So it's really easy to make a gorgeous-looking city when you're using gorgeous custom assets. And even this one in here too. I mean, look at that. Look at just oh. I mean, this is the point of this district was this was supposed to be a really fancy looking rich place, and man, it is really living up to that that description. Look at the little pool we built the other day. I'm liking that. And yeah, so this is the new thing that we did, and I filled in a whole bunch more plants and stuff around here just to make it look more lush and tropical. Put some like trees and stuff around this front clubhouse area, and some like little flowers up in the front here to make sure it's nice and colorful. And what else did I do? Oh, I put in a bunch of like driveways, and that really made a huge difference. Like little walkways and driveways going into each building. Some of them are like a little glitched out because this ground is sloped a little bit, so you know. You'll get, if things aren't perfectly flat, you'll get things glitching out like that. But still, I think it's better than if they weren't there at all. Yeah, so it just looks like such a nice little condo community. I love it. You know, let me look at this. Oh, and we also got a ton more money. We also have another $1 million to spend. So we're going to spend a lot of money today. We do have a little bit of traffic coming in. I think this is just traffic because we built so many new buildings. I think it's people moving into this new area. 35 out of 35 households. See, this still has 0 households. Why is no one moving in here? 33 out of 35. 40 out of 50. 45 out of 50. 40... Yeah, you know what? We need to make this a little bit more attractive. We got 0 out of 35 people living here, and a dead person is waiting for transport. That is not good. How is our death coverage? Oh, it's not good over here. Ooh, maybe we need more death coverage. Yeah, we should probably help these guys out a little bit. Anyway, let's look at the traffic. I think that's a good place to start. Traffic is always a fun thing to do in this game. So yeah, we are having a little bit of traffic over here. And like I said, I think these are just people moving into the area. But it would be nice to just see if there's a bottleneck here. It looks like lots of people are coming in, but maybe these guys are trying to get into one lane here. I'm not sure why they're doing that. Hello to V5, I see you in chat, and Liam is in chat saying hello. How's it going, guys? I'm trying to figure out these traffic problems here. All right, I'm going to let this run and see what these guys do. Okay, so they're like lining up here. Why are they stopping? Why is that happening? Okay, now they're going. Now they're... I mean, it looks like it's flowing pretty smoothly. I don't know why they all stopped like this. See, now they're stopping again. Okay, and these guys are doing what? Why are they doing that? Oh, it's this thing. Oh, they're stopping because they're all trying to go to the beach here. Oh, and then this is... What is going on here? What? This is like a... Why are they stopping here? Oh, I see. This is a straight through, and this is a left turn only lane. I see. Okay, well, that's an easy fix right there. We just make these both go straight through. That'll help a lot. So let's go to TMPE. We'll go to our little arrows. Yeah, what I found is when you're using Traffic Manager, the best thing you should do if you're solving traffic issues is use these arrows. These arrows are the best way to solve traffic issues. Because they're the simplest, they're the easiest to figure out, but also they're the simplest to, I think, for the game to understand. Like, you know, you can do all these other things, like you can draw like specific routes, like this goes here and this goes here and this goes here, but it's just easier, or I think it's just actually better if we use... Oh, what? Lane arrows. Oh yeah, there we go. To just do these arrows. Just in my opinion. Liam says, I'm late. I was looking at the weather. It's supposed to be some bad weather tonight and some tornadoes right where I am. Yeah, weather has been crazy. A lot of things have been crazy. There's like these like train crashes going on. And I saw there was a helicopter crash that happened today. There's these weird crashes going on. It's just strange. And it feels like all kinds of weird things is happening. V5 says the solution to all traffic problems is adding more lanes. Just ask LA. Maybe that's what I should do, is add more lanes. All right, let's keep looking down here because they are still backed up down here. They're just, it looks like they're just going into here. And then there's no traffic on this side. This is the bus stop is broken, but I think that'll just fix itself. This is a stoplight. Maybe that could be causing issues as well. Let's turn the stoplight off, because this is not a busy enough intersection for their... This isn't busy enough for there to be a stoplight. I mean, they're just all going through. So we'll do that. Then we'll look at the junction restrictions. We'll say you can keep on going through. No need to stop here, so these guys can just keep on going. In fact, we'll do that with all of these guys. We already took the crosswalk off here, so there's no people crossing. But that should make this go a little bit faster. I think with just those changes, it might do a lot. Let's see. So these just keep on going, keep on going. We have 2 lanes here. But the 2 lanes are still going to go down to 1 lane over here. But at least, yeah, so that leaves this lane free to go into the neighborhood here, which is nice. I think that's important. Okay, so that's going a lot faster through here. That is good. It looks like these are moving a little faster too. That is good. These guys get stopped up here every once in a while. How badly are they getting backed up? That is pretty bad. But the most important thing is to get these guys in from the freeway, I think. Yeah, I think this is just going to be slow. I think as long as these don't back up past this, I'm okay with it. Although they are backing up way out into here, which is kind of annoying. Oh, there is a stoplight here too. That's probably not good. Let's take off that stoplight. that should help. Yeah, there's lots of stoplights here. Why is there a stoplight here? That does not need to be a stoplight. And there's a stoplight here. Why does that need to be a stoplight? Oh my goodness. All right. No stoplights over here, which is good. All right. I think everything else looks good. Just some random stoplights over there. Okay. And look at this. The traffic is all gone. I'm a master at traffic. Look at this. Holy cow. We did it, guys. We did it. All right. A little bit of traffic fun to start the stream. Let's do something else fun. I think we should go back over and take a look at our gigantic bridge over here that V5 thinks looks unrealistic. V5 is not the biggest fan of this, and I am not either. I liked this. Oh, look at the train. We got a train going over there right now. Look at that lovely train carrying all that cargo. I liked this when I first built it, and then now I'm like, I don't know. Has that ever happened to you guys? Have you ever built something and thought you were a genius when you built it, and then you come back in the next day and you look at it and you're like, That's how I feel like. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that only happens to me. V5 says, does City Skylines have a 30-lane wide highway? That seems like a bit much. I don't think it does. Liam says, LA doesn't even have enough lanes. That's the problem. Liam says, V5, it won't matter because in City Skylines, they all drive in one lane anyway and just back up. That is very true. That's one of the most aggravating things about City Skylines is when they all sit in one lane. Although, when you use Traffic Manager and you turn on the artificial AI, you guys all know I'm a big fan of AI, but the AI actually helps in this game resolve the one-lane traffic issue. Since I've turned it on, I really don't see it that much anymore in the city. V5 says, apparently Houston has a 26-lane wide highway. Holy cow. Greg says, animals and fish are dying in Ohio. Oh, Greg, I've seen the videos. It's so, heartbreaking. It's just, what's happening over there is just horrible. I can't even, dwell on it. One thing that triggers me a lot is, pollution and toxic spills and stuff, because it's so many people are just hurt. And the situation that is happening right now with the giant train derailment and all those chemicals that got burnt off and is creating that smog, and that poor town is suffering, that could have been avoided if they followed more safety protocols. Anyway, I'm not going to get on my high horse. Mento is in chat. Hey, how's it going? V5 says the Katy Freeway in Houston, Texas spans across 26 lanes, making it the world's widest. That's pretty wide. Greg says the plume looks like a volcano. Mento says only in Ohio. Yeah, I mean, the pictures just look so horrible. I can't even. It's tragic. Okay, so first thing we gotta do is bulldoze this, and we're gonna start over. Let me, can I grab this? Oh, that's the wrong thing. Okay, why can't I? Shoot, I can't bulldoze this, apparently. Let's use move it. We're gonna grab PO. There it is right there. We're gonna delete it. Boom. There it goes, that's deleted. And as soon as I do this, this water is gonna just... This is one of the problems, is this water is totally backed up and funny looking. This is all going to come crashing down the mountainside and flood. Well, luckily we have nothing over. Oh no, the freeway! It's going to wash all the cars away. Well, I hope these cars get out in time. We're going to have a disaster movie in this city. Anyway, I think what we're going to do is... I'm going to delete these and start over. Okay, so from like there to there. Okay, so this is just a simple connection across here. And let me get out a train track that I tried last time and I decided not to go with it. It's called Chanka Via. And it's a special railway line. I downloaded it from the Steam Workshop, and it's very beautiful. And it looks like it's from, like, in Europe somewhere. But I think it'll look really nice across here. And it's like super detailed. And there's a couple of reasons I did not like this. One of the reasons was... Okay, I'll put it in so you guys can see. Okay, one of the reasons is... there we go. The pillars are so close together. Look at how beautiful these pillars are. Which I think the pillars would work across like a small gap, but across this big gap, they just look a little funny. Like they're just too close together. And the other thing, obviously, they're all floating. So I'm gonna try to take care of both of those issues. And we're going to see if I can make this work. But isn't this like, it's such a beautiful train track. I think that this will fit in much better than the other one. Okay, so let's delete this again. It's called the Chanka Viaduct Railway. And one thing I'm going to use here is this is network anarchy. You can't see it because it's behind my head. Okay, see this window here? This pops up whenever I do a road. And this is called network anarchy. It's a mod I've installed. There is an option I just discovered. I just discovered this today. If you go to the network anarchy options, there is this button here is by default turned off. It's called Show Max Segment Length Slider. This option is another mod that they took and combined into Network Anarchy. I forget what the other mod was called. It was called like Pillar Spacer, or it's Pillar Spacer or something. And what it does is it allows you to change the length between pillars. Like we're going to build a bridge right now with all those pillars that were really close together. This allows you to increase the space between those pillars. It's turned off by default, but if you turn this on, it gives you this extra slider down here. And I don't think anybody knows about this. And how this came about is they combined it with this old mod back in the day. See, I did all this like research for you guys just so you guys would know. Well, and I needed to do this. I needed to find a solution here. So this is the default setting, 98 meters between your pillars. But we're going to take this and extend this all the way up because I want a lot of space in between the pillars. And it's still not crazy. But I think it's a little bit better for this scenario. Now, normally you would not want to increase your pillars this wide because it kind of stretches your textures and everything. But this expanse is so wide that I think it really works for this situation. I think this actually looks a whole lot better. Look at that. Yeah, I think this is going to work. All right, so I'm going to put this back just so I don't forget about it. Put this back behind my head. V5 says, masonry pillars are not typical for long spans. Liam says, I don't know why people like to say that the Katy freeway is 26 lanes. It's not all freeway lanes. V5 says, over 100 arches? What is this deck supported by? Jacob is in chat. Saying play. Hey, welcome to the stream, man. Okay, so it's still... I like this look better, but it's still floating. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab our pillars that we made over here, and I'm just going to duplicate them. Because we already had this problem over here, and we created like these concrete bases. And this isn't like the best looking thing in the world, but I think it'll work. And the water's going to flow around these anyway. That's going to kind of cover these up. So let me just select one of these. Oh, that selected the whole pillar. I don't want the whole pillar. I just want this thing. Shoot. How can I... Oh, let's just do PO. There we go. Did that select it? Yes, it did. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to try and place this right over here. Let me place it out of the water first. Oh gosh, that's big. That is big. So what I might want to do... is go into here. Let's spin this around a little bit using procedural objects. And we'll want to like line this up so it's like perfectly aligned with the bridge here. So maybe I should move this first. Okay, we're going to move this up here. Oh, gosh. So we're going to need to shrink this, obviously, but I need to line this up first. So let's see if I can just line it up perfectly with the edge here. Okay, that's pretty nicely lined up. All right, I like that. Let's move it so it's like right in the center here. It's pretty right in the center. Okay, I think that looks good. And then let's go jump back into PO. We're going to grab this. We're going to edit it down. And see if we can just like shrink the whole thing. So I want to make it like just about the same size as the pillars. Maybe just a little bit bigger. Down, something like that. I think that looks pretty cool. Yeah, I think that'll work. All right, so we're going to go with that. Let's get out of here. And then I'm just going to copy and paste all the way across here. So we'll use our Move It button. Do copy. Oop. Not doing a very good job here. I have to do a lot of these. Don't worry, I think we can line these up pretty easily. Oh, shoot, that put it way over there. Oh my goodness. Why can't I grab this thing? All right, we're going to do that one again. I don't know what the deal was with that. Jacob says, earthwork in the waterfall. Yeah, well, we're normally I think they would probably drain this all first, which we should probably do too, but we're just going to go with it. Liam says, my mind is blown about how well that worked. I didn't think it would work. I know, Zek, you are shocked that I didn't think it would work. LOL. V5 wants us to use a suspension bridge. I kind of like this. I think it's kind of like fanciful looking. Like a little bit more old and historic. I like it. I know what you're saying. A suspension bridge would probably be a little bit more realistic, but this city is a little bit more like fantasy world kind of stuff. So we're going to copy that. We're going to paste it. We got to paste all these other ones across here. No, these are getting like further and further away from where I want them to be. All right, that's the last one. Okay, now we just have to line them up. Now, I'm not entirely sure this is going to work, but let me use Move It, and I'm going to select them all, which is the first part. So they're all selected now. And then we're going to align them to the height of this central pillar here. So we'll use align to object height and select this guy. Oh, shoot, it's not being selected. Huh? What? Oh, it did! No, it didn't. These all look like they're the same height, but these ones are not. You know what? Let me do a prop that will be kind of like a placeholder. Or you know what? Let's do this. This is a better idea. I'm going to grab this. And just lower it down to wherever I think the right height is. We'll do the end. If we can get the ends in the right spot. See, that one's pretty good. That one's pretty good. Can get that in the right spot, and we can get this end in the right spot, which this one's pretty close. Then we are set, because we can just line everything else up. Okay, this is not quite in the right spot. Hold on, let me switch to PO. How can I? Oh, there we go. It's way down there. Just move it just a touch. Okay, that's better. That's pretty lined up. All right, I like that. Okay, so now let's get out of PO. Now, if we select all of these, I think we can line them up from one end to the other. Let's try this. We'll use the line up objects. What? They lined up, but they didn't go to the same height. Slope objects? Boom! We did it! We did it! Except not all of them are exactly in the right spot. Some of them are a little off. But that's okay. That's something I can adjust. Let's just go through and adjust these. Some of them looks pretty spot on, but like these are a little bit off. We'll just go into PO and just move them around slightly. Just like that. Oh, that looks like it's not the right width. How is this a different width? You know what? The pillars are a different width. That's what's happening. Some of these pillars are not the same size. That's so interesting. Yeah, this PO stuff is a lot of fun. It is so intimidating to use PO because it's so complicated, but it's really powerful. All the stuff you can do with it. Just to add like little custom touches. I wouldn't recommend doing it too much. But like little like this is like a highly viewed kind of place. I mean, this is a bridge here, so I don't mind like spending a little bit of extra time getting it just right. That one looks pretty good. Maybe we'll stretch it a little bit. All right. So I think that looks pretty epic. I really like it. I think that looks so much better than the other bridge. What do you guys think? Okay, so the thing that remains is to see what happens with the water when I let this play. So I'm going to let it play, and we'll see if it washes all my cars away. But here we go. Is the water going to calm down? It's going through. Jacob says, make it shallower or use a hydroelectric. Yeah, we could. I mentioned before this would be a good place to put a dam. But I don't know. I just want to have the bridge across there. I want that like bridge look. This is exactly what I wanted. So I'm happy with that. V5 says, do Americans have comptrollers? Liam says, yes, V5, we do. Greg says, yes. V5 says, one of the things is not like the other. Oh, that's an old Army song. Greg says, it's also Sesame Street. V5 says, I preferred it my way. Greg says, my way or the highway. Liam says, maybe the Army got it from Sesame Street. Greg says, the whole episode will be on PO and pillars. V5 says, it's more believable than the first one. Okay, the water is getting out of control. Holy cow. Will this bridge stay intact? I don't think so. I think we're going to lose everything. This was a lot of water. Oh, no. Oh, my poor cars. No. Oh, we got some crashes. Oh, nope. All these cars are getting washed into the river. Oh, these poor truck drivers. Liam. There goes Liam. Oh, my goodness. Can we get a rip and chat for Liam's truck? It's going down the river. Well, you know what? It was worth it to get a beautiful bridge. Anyway, let's go back to the condos. We got to work on the condos some more. All right. So something that I really wanted to do over here was I wanted to have another big condo complex area. And so this is like a big condo complex area, and it turned out so good. And, you know, all the buildings are kind of very similar. So I wanted another area where it's like all the buildings are really similar. Like it was all built by one big developer. All the buildings look the same. And I thought that would be really cool around this kind of big courtyard area. And there's one condo type that I haven't built in here yet that I think would be perfect for this. Where is it? Nope, I used all of those. Was it this one? No, I used these ones. Why aren't they showing up as being used? Didn't I use these ones? Yeah, these are these ones here. I don't know why it's not showing up as I didn't use it. This one. Sam Condos. Oh, and here's a little beach inn, too. That's adorable. Dania Beach Condo. Oh, these are different looking ones, too. Is there another one with this? Dania Beach Condo. This is Condo B. Is there a Condo A? I don't know. I don't see one. Okay, we just have the Condo B. We have no Condo A. That's okay. We're going to go with these one. No. Where did it go? Oh, I was just looking at it. It was called Sam Condos. Here it is. Sam Condos. I like this because it looks like they're like little houses or something. And this is the perfect size for right here. Right here in the corner and right here in the corner. Building already exists. Oh, well, these are very expensive buildings. So instead of plopping them down, which I can't do anyway, because it won't let me copy them, I'm just going to copy and paste, and that'll save me money anyway. But look at how beautiful these are. They're like little houses. Do they have condos that look like this in Florida, Liam? I imagine this is a very Florida-looking complex. Isn't this cool looking? Yeah, they're like little houses, and there's these like walkways that run between them. I really like this one. And I just think this is perfect to have like multiple in one big complex. V5 says about the big wave. He says, you might lose cars, but not the bridge itself. The cars are covered by private insurance, so no cost to the state. Liam says, my truck is blue. Oh, that was a green truck. Oh, so it wasn't Liam's truck. Liam's truck is okay. Greg says, wait till the flood hits the condos. Oh, no. I bet it will hit the condos. Because it's all downstream from that bridge. V5 saying everything's made of ticky-tacky. I don't know what that means. Liam says, probably have something like that near the beach in Florida. Oh, these houses. Yeah. Okay, so let's copy and paste these. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to make this work. But I know there's going to be one probably over here. So put one in the corner like here. And maybe we could have like... I would kind of like them... I would kind of like stuff for them to do. How many can we fit in here? We can fit one here. And a couple on the sides there. Or maybe we could put two, like one here and one here. Yeah, maybe we do that. Yeah, that would look pretty nice. And we can put some on the other side as well. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, let me try and measure this out. So maybe, although I would like to have a nice pool in here. You know, we need to have a couple of pools. You know what, let me just put this in. This is too perfect of a fit not to do this. Although, maybe we could put a pool in the middle. Yeah, there's a little bit of room in here. We could have a pool in the middle. Okay. Let's switch over to here. Let's grab our walkway, because this is the pedestrian area. We're using the grass-lined walkway, so this guy right here. Where's the grass? Isn't this the grass one? Small pedestrian walkway with grass. What is it doing? Oh, it's a bridge. It turned it into a bridge. Oh, that's not what I want. Because we're still on bridge mode. That's why. I was like, what is going on? What? Cannot upgrade? Cannot upgrade. Does it have to be a bridge forever? Oh gosh, we're going to have to redraw this again. I don't know how I could have screwed that up. There we go. Wonderful. And let's grab these again. And we will copy. Stick one in the corner here. One in the corner over here. And that's just the right amount of room for a little pool. Although I wish... Oh no. That's not enough room there. We need a little bit. It needs to be like... Oh, gosh. Let's see if I can just grab these. You know what? I'm just gonna do it again. That's okay. We'll just do it again. I would like it like more like here. It's not gonna let me do it. Alright, then I can grab these, slide these up. Yeah, this is a little bit more the look I was looking for. Now let's see if I have a pool that will fit in right here. And there's a big pool that I love. It might be too big for this space though. Where is it? This one. Oh my goodness, I love this one. Oh, it's just too big. Oh, that would have been so perfect. Oh no. Maybe we can put it on the side or something. That would just be just too perfect. Although, you know what we could do? We could put it on this side. Right there. And then we could delete this road. And then we can offset it a little bit. Like the condos on this side. And then put something else in here. What could we put in here? What if we put some basketball courts? Basketball. We have these beautiful basketball courts. Yeah, this would look really nice right in here, I think. We'll put a nice, colorful basketball court right in the middle. Look at those colors. That is pretty nice looking. Yeah, so my thought was I could spin these around. But I don't know if that's going to look funny or not. Let me copy this. Spin it around. See, I'd kind of want to leave some space, and then it would be like staggered like this. You know what would be cool? What if we do this? Oh, what if we do this? I'm having some crazy ideas. What if we do like a loop around the pool? That's such a good idea. Oh my goodness. All right, let's get rid of that. Let me grab this. We're going to make this like a little pool loop. All right, so we're going to want this exactly in the center, which would be like right here. Yeah, maybe out to like here. And curve it in on that side, and we'll curve it in on this side, so we have a nice perfect curve. Then we can delete the thing in the middle. Ooh. Even this looks like a basketball court. It looks like the, the free throw line. Then I can grab these and copy them and just put them kind of around this curve. So there'll be one right there. One on this side. And one on this side. I think that's the perfect spacing. Now, I don't know if I got that exactly right. This one, I feel like this one needs to go up this way just a little bit more. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that looks so cool. And we got some room for some other stuff in here. Maybe we could have some more amenities or something. Maybe I have like another like clubhouse looking thing. Let's look. Larry's in chat. Hey, Larry, welcome back to the stream. Greg is saying tic-tac like Turkey and Syria. Oh, okay. Liam says, my prayers and condolences go out to the families affected by the earthquakes. Yeah, the earthquakes too, man. That's another crazy thing that has been happening. That's just, it breaks your heart to see all that stuff. Greg says, ticky-tacky, inferior or cheap material. Ooh, okay, I see what you guys are saying. Liam says, since Zach finished Star Wars, I think we should do Harry Potter next. I don't know if I'm playing Harry Potter, Liam. I don't know if I can play it. People say it's 70 hours long. That would be 70 streams. I would be sitting there doing stream part 70, and I'd be an old man struggling to finish the stream. Greg says they're arresting builders who are trying to flee the country. B5 says the building should not have collapsed like that. Liam says it was from corruption in Turkey. B5 says corruption in Turkey? That's impossible. B5 says put walking paths inside of the arch. Yeah, for sure we need walking paths. But let me try and get these some buildings in first. This little house. Don't really want a house in there. But maybe if there was like a little... we don't need another library. Yeah, like this kind of building is like an office building almost. This would look good in here, I think. It's kind of like a complex office. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. Looking good. And then maybe like a nice like park area over here. We did, you know, over here, we put this in, this like little barbecue pit thing, and it's just fantastic. In fact, I have another one that's like this, but it's a little bit different. Let me see if I can find it. That was this was what was it called? The barbecue park? Oh no, and the other one is called Picnic Park or something. Grill. Oh no, this was the grill park is what we put in. So I don't want to use that one again. But there was like a picnic park. Yeah, this one, Picnic Park. How big is this? This is quite large as well. Oh, this is not going to fit in here. It's too large. Oh no. Well, maybe we put in another... Oh, this one fits pretty nicely. This is just a park. Let me see if the grills fit in this one too. The grills might be too big as well. Oh, these just barely fit in. I kind of want to put more grills. I just feel like this is a very grill kind of area. Like I feel like a lot of people would grill. And it just looks so nicely. So we'll put another grill in here. So these guys have nice grill-in spaces. They got a nice pool. They got a little office center in here. And we'll put some nice trees all throughout here. So that looks good. Maybe we'll line this with palm trees. Let's do that. Let me grab some coconuts. Aren't some of these coconut? Yeah, we got this coconut tree here. We'll do a line of these coconut trees. Oop, wrong tree. That is too many coconut trees. Yeah, this is more like it. Yeah, that looks really nice. I'm liking that. We need to adjust some of these a little bit. Like this guy right here. Move this just a little bit. This guy right here. We got one guy like right in the corner here. I think that guy's just going to have to go. These guys are like perfect. This guy can go out a little bit more. These guys are pretty good. This guy needs to move just a touch. And this guy is a little bit too far in the corner. There we go. All right, I'm really liking this. Okay, now all these people are screaming. They're saying they're not in the district, so let's fix that. We got our walkable district here. This district is costing me so much money, so I hope these guys bring in the tax revenue because we really, really need it. Let's also do a little bit of Rico magic because all of these are costing me so much money. Each one of these buildings is $1,280 a week, which we cannot afford. So we're going to use our Rico settings. We're going to add local. We're going to make this a high-density residential with 50 homes each. This is going to add a ton of new people to this area, and hopefully I have enough schools and everything to handle the inflow of people. But look at that. I mean, how cool does that look? It's a full-on condo complex, and it looks like a lot of rich and powerful people live here. I also want to put a maybe we'll put a hedge around here. I'm always putting fences, but maybe a hedge would be nice. To kind of match with these hedges. I wonder what kind of hedges these are. Maybe I can find it. I'm not sure. It's very pretty looking. Let's see if we can find this hedge. Okay, it doesn't look like those. Hedge U. I don't think it's that one. Maybe it's this one. It is this one. I found the same exact one. Oh, this is wonderful. Oh, this is perfect. All right, so we'll put in little hedges in here. Oh, I'm going to have to get closer to get this looking nice. This is so perfect. So it like just aligns right up with the barbecue park. And then we'll put it all along the back here. That looks pretty perpendicular. Oh no, I need a little bit more space here. All right, and this one, it's already across. Okay, now we can't... Oh, that looks so good. What? That looks beautiful. And then in these gaps here, we need a little bit of a fence. So maybe for a fence... No, not a fence, a gate. What about these glass gates? What do these look like? Yeah, these aren't keeping anybody out. That is not going to work. This is the one I use all the time, but this one's not even going to be big enough. This is a pretty big expanse. You could use a gate like this. That would really keep people out. Barbed wire on the top. Come on, I gotta have a better looking gate. Ooh, we got these little gates here. Yeah, I think this is supposed to be like a gate. So maybe if these go together... Oh, look at this one. I didn't even know I had this. Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh, we're going with this, guys. We are going with this, guys. Just perfect. Because we can have one over there, and then we're going to plop one in over on this side, too. That's pretty lined up. I love that. I did not know I had this asset. That was so cool. All right. Learned something new today. Oh, and then another thing I love with this pool is you have these like planters around here that you get to plant like flowers and stuff in here. So let's go ahead and put some flowers in here. I think we got 2 pots in here. Let's put some fun stuff. Claude's in chat. Hey, Claude, what is up? Greg is saying, grill and chill is better than shake and bake. Oh, no, V5 said that. It's an artillery saying. Claude says, the coconut trees look really nice. Liam says, hopefully no one dies from getting hit in the head from a coconut. I have good insurance. You don't have to worry. V5 says, shake and bake in the artillery means shaving the high explosive shells on delay and the phosphorus shells on proximity. Ooh, that does not sound good. Greg says, put the lime in the coconut and shake it all up. Liam says, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. V5 says, there's a debate on whether bake and shake. Oof. Claude says, my clock. Yeah, sorry if I don't read everything, you guys. Some stuff is. There's some words I just don't like to say on stream. Because the algorithm will flag it. You know, I don't want the algorithm to flag any stuff. Claude says, my clock broke at 5 o'clock. What, really? 5 o'clock right on the dot? That is wild. Okay, so in these pots here, you know what? I have like a small juniper tree that would look cool in these pots, I think. Juniper. Yeah, these small ones. Oh, that's a perfect fit. Look at that. Beautiful. I need to adjust it a little bit. And maybe raise them up a little bit. Yeah, that's a little bit better. That looks cool. We got some nice junipers on either side. And then I think we'll do some nice flowers. Like all around the base here. I got a whole bunch of different flowers. Oh, those are too big. Those are too big. They're going to be growing into the cabana. Where are my little flowers at? Here's some tiny bushes. Oh, yeah, we got these nice little tiny bushes. I was hoping more for... Oh, these are nice. Yeah, maybe we'll do a nice border of these guys. Just plop these guys around here. Okay, these are floating. So we can fix those. Let me grab these. Grab all of these. Hold shift, grab all of these. And just do page down until they're right nestled into the ground. That looks pretty nice right there. Okay. And then over here, we should probably do something a little bit more tropical. So we can use my favorite bush. See if we can find my favorite bush, which is the giant tropical fern. Where is the giant ferns? Oh, that is giant, but that's not the one I'm looking for. This guy. This guy just looks so good all the time. Look at that. Big old giant tropical fern. And then I'd love to get some flowers in here. Let's get some pink ones. Right on the edge. Maybe we'll put a couple. Can I get a bigger... I don't know if that looks good. Maybe some smaller foliage just to make it seem a little bit more dense. We're going to copy the pink look over here. Just to put some more stuff in there. And then I'd like to put another little pop of color in here if we can squeeze it in. You know, maybe we could try to stick this in. This little spiky plant. I've always been looking for a place for that. Yeah, it just kind of like hides back in there, gives like a little bit of pop of color. And then the other thing I'd like to do is put a tree in here. So let's see if we can find a small palm tree. Oh, I do have these banana plants too. That might be kind of nice. I would like to use these. Hold on. Let me just stick this over here so I don't forget it. But no, I want a palm tree. And maybe like a date palm would look good in here. Date palm. We got one like right there. Oh, that's a little bit too small. Is there a bigger one? Oh, this is a taller one. I don't know. I'm not feeling that. Let's see. What else do we got? That's a teeny tiny palm tree. Oh, that's a different looking one. What is this one? Chinese fan palm. This is like a younger version. Royal palm. Oh, that is pretty looking. That, I think this is kind of the look that we want. It's a little too big. Yeah, we're going to go with this one. This is a smaller royal palm. I feel like this is kind of what you would see in a planter beside a pool like that. That looks pretty good. And then let's see if we can find some big pots that we can put this other stuff in. So this is, oh, that's very small. That is a teeny tiny flower pot. That is tiny. But maybe these illuminated ones might look kind of cool. These ones actually light up at night, which is cool. And I'd love to use the line tool. I'll space these out a little bit. Oh, that's already pretty spaced out. Yeah, these are already spaced out. So let's spin this down to maybe like 10. And we can line these along the back here. If I can get a good spacing that works. Yeah, I can't. Oh, this one's pretty good. Okay, so we'll just put those along the back, and then I thought we could just use, if I grab these banana plants, I could just copy and paste these into these pots. That would look kind of cool. I might need to move these a little bit to get them into place. That is easy enough. That one's in. That one's in. That one's in. Grab that one. That one's already in. Perfect. And that one's in. All right. And these pots light up at night, apparently. But even just during the day, they look pretty nice. All right, so that is a gorgeous, like, little park central there. We got the basketball courts and the pool and all this fun stuff. So that looks good. Okay, so I'm going to let this run and see if we can get people moving in to this new area. Greg says you need a putting green. Ah, that is a great idea, Greg. Greg, that is a great idea. I'm going to come back to that in a second. I'm reading these chats. Liam is saying insurance doesn't bring the dead back. What are you guys talking about? V5 says, to the best of my knowledge, Canadian forces have never... Ooh, okay, I don't want to talk about that. V5 says, I don't want to talk about that. Liam says, you just want to have a good maintenance guy or girl. Yes, we definitely want good maintenance in this condo complex. V5 says, with all the shrubbery, there's going to be a whole department of people maintaining all these plants. Liam says, you want a palm bush? They pay that with the condo fees and the maintenance fee and the HOA fees. Claude says, no fees. This is a free pool. There's not a free pool in this area, Claude. This is like the rich person area. They are paying all the fees just to live here. Liam says, Bird of Paradise would look nice too. Oh, very true. Bird of Paradise would be amazing. I don't think I have one in this game, but they would look nice. V5 says, places like this strike me as exclusive, meaning people like me would not be welcome. Yeah, people like me would not be welcome either. But they're fun to build. Greg says, we couldn't even get through the gate. V5 says, I mean, I could get in with breaching charges, but no one would talk to me. Cloud says, this is fancy. Greg says, the banana plants would be dead in a week in those small pots. V5 says, do we get the walking paths for the arch interior? Yeah, walking paths. We should be walking paths here, too. Like, maybe do a walk. We don't have room to have a walking path here, but we could do a walking path here. What did I use before? I think I used the brick ones over here. Yeah, we were using the brick ones. So let's use the brick ones again, which are the amusement park paths. So we'll do a brick path right across here. And then we'll do a brick path right through the middle here. That is looking nice. We should connect it up here, but there's not enough room. Anyway, Greg had the idea of a putting green. And I don't have a putting green asset, but what we do have is a driving range that's unused on this map. We haven't put this in. I love this asset. And if this is truly a rich person area, they would have something like this. And I think this makes a lot of sense right here, too, right next to the LA Fitness, which is our health club, which is right over here. We got a lovely LA Fitness right in there. And then we have our putting green right over here. The Drive Club. Doesn't that look cool? Now, of course, if you remember, we have a really nice putting green up here in our golf course area. We have our golf course over here and our mega putting green over here. This one came out beautiful. But not everyone can get over here. This is like the resort town area. So you would want like a smaller putting green that is convenient for the rich people who live in the condo complex, which is what this is all about. So we got all the putting greens in this city. This one fits in here really nicely. Great idea, Greg. You get a gold star for this stream. Okay, so let's expand out our walking area because that is not covered. Okay, there we go. Now it's covered. And we got this space right here. We still have a little space that we haven't developed yet. And what I said at the start of the stream is we need a little bit of shopping. That's supposed to be the whole point of today's stream, is to add some shops for these amazing condo developments. And it's got to be nice. And so my idea, I was thinking about this, like what kind of shops would I put in here? And I was thinking about all the assets I have, and some that I think would fit in really well, surprisingly, is the buildings that came with the Japanese Content Creator Pack. I know, mind blown, right? Japanese buildings here, but they're actually very similar in tone, like color tone. And a lot of the Japanese Content Creator Pack buildings, let me see if I can find them. I think they're under this menu. Yeah, they're these buildings here. A lot of these buildings are like mid-rise buildings, which would be nice to have a little bit of height over here, but nothing too, like, we don't want a full-on skyscraper, but something just a little bit taller. These are perfect. And so some of these are like office buildings, and some of these are full-on shopping malls. So this is a department store kind of building. So look at this, is like perfect. This would fit in perfectly, like right here. But you know what? Right here on the corner, I actually want like a really signature building in the corner here. Can Because, yeah, we have the plaza. We have this historic-looking museum. We do need, like, just a building to anchor this corner and look super fancy. Let's use the theater. There's a theater that's one of the highest level buildings in the game. Theater of Wonders. This is just a vanilla asset, but it's one of my favorites. And I think it would fit in perfectly right here. Now, which way should it face? Probably this way? Yeah, how does that look? Does that make a statement or what? Oh, it fits in so nicely. So we can have this as the main theater on the corner, and then we can have shops kind of lining around the edge of the theater. Oh, this is going to turn out great. Liam says, banana trees, so the monkeys can eat them? V5 says, resort town. I thought it was an oil town. Liam says, it's a driving range, not a putting green. Well, I don't have a putting green. Driving range is the next best thing. Liam says, does this mean Claude was working on his history video? Question mark. And Claude says, yes. Greg says, I'll put on my chart on the refrigerator right below my gold star for making my bed. Liam says you should use Bob to remove the parking from those buildings. Where is there parking? Oh, there is parking. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we should remove that. I'm kind of nervous about removing this because I don't know if we have Bob set up, how we have Bob set up in this thing. Hold on. Let me see. Let me go into options. Actually, let me save this first. Before I start messing with all my options. We did so much work on this today. We're just going to save this. What's the date today? 15. Greg says, I wonder how it got there. Oh, the parking? P5 says, if you remove the parking, then you'll have to add parking someplace close. Greg says, it's parking for the golf carts. Oh, yeah. It could be golf cart parking. P5 says, the customers still need to park. Well, I was thinking of maybe even extending the road out into here. We might need to do that. If this is like true shopping, like shopping, maybe we do need to make this an actual road. And then the parking might make sense. But actually, no, let me figure out this Bob thing. So Bob is the tree mod where you can remove the trees from buildings. But if we go into here, if we go into Bob, where is it? Bob, the tree and prop remover. And there's supposed to be a way where you can set up. Yeah, see, for Ottawa, which is the Canadian city that we're building, Ottawa has its own Bob profile. So what I need to do is I need to set up a Bob profile for this city. New. Oh, here we go. We just type in a configuration name. Okay. Lost Valley. We'll call it Lost Valley. New save current configuration. Boom. Okay. So I think what that did is I think it saved all of our Bob settings into that configuration. So now, if I can change this, and it won't change this if I've used it on other maps. That was my concern. That's why we're doing that. Anyway, so we're going to use Bob, and we are going to do what Liam suggested, which is take the parking spaces off. So let me find the parking spaces. Here we go. Right here. We will remove those. Take these parking spaces and remove these guys. And then we also have to remove the invisible parking spaces. Oh, I don't think there is any. Okay. Now, while we're in here, let's get some nice looking trees. So let's look at the trees. Oh, there's only one. Okay, so we need some nice looking trees in here. Alders look pretty nice. Aloe vera plants do not look nice. Oh, those look really nice. Look at those. I've never used this one. Apollo 2, tall. Oh, this is the small one. I kind of like that. Some nice, beautiful looking trees there. We're going to go with this. Yeah, look at those lovely looking trees. They might be a little too big. Yeah, I don't want them to like cover up the building. Maybe we'll switch it again. Maybe we'll go to... Maybe we'll go to like a smaller... Oh, those are the autumn alder trees. Just scrolling through here. These leafy trees look nice. Yeah, these are smaller. Yeah, that's the right height. Yeah, I kind of like this. Leafy tent. Oh, those are bushes. Maybe we just have bushes. Yeah, maybe we'll just do bushes. You know what? Let's go with the bushes. Leafy bush. Because that way, the trees were kind of overshadowing the building. I really want this building to stand out. So we're just going to go with bushes. I think the bushes look nice. All right. Great suggestion, Liam, to remove the parking spaces. Liam, you get a gold star. We're just giving gold stars all over the place. Claude says Zach saves like a video editor. What do you mean? I am going to change the settings on this because this is very expensive. $2,400 a week. I'm going to make this a commercial building because it's a theater. I think it makes sense this would be commercial. We're going to say it's a high density commercial, and we're going to give it 20 jobs, 21 jobs. Greg says, maybe this is a rich senior community. B5 says, a parkade might make sense. Liam says, I like the smaller ones. Greg says, use magnolias. Use cherry trees. Liam says, then with George Washington would chop them all down. Greg says, where are you going to stick your gold star, Liam? That's a question. Oh, Liam says, I want money. Liam is not satisfied with a gold star. He wants money. All right, I do like the idea of having the road come all the way in here. The only problem is we put this gate here. So if we're doing shopping, I feel like there wouldn't be a gate here. the gate would probably be across here. So let's see if we can grab this and rotate it around. Might have to take out that. Yeah, I mean, it still fits in here. This is okay, too. We'll just delete this pathway. So I like this. This probably makes more sense anyway, that the gate would be in here, into this condo complex. Let's put some nice, pretty bushes around here. So maybe what we'll do is we'll throw in some bougainvilleas. Some bougainvillea bushes. Oh, shoot. That's not what I wanted to do, but I could just do this. Oh, that looks awful. Oh, that's better. Then we think we need some palm trees in here. So what I've been doing with palm trees, just to show you guys, is I've been using a lot of coconut palms. And these just look so freaking good. You can plop these down anywhere, and it just looks so lovely. Just to have some, like, random coconut trees throughout here. And I'll try to use, like, different sizes of trees just to switch things up. But look at that. Just 2 little trees just adds such a dynamic look to this area. I love it. All right, so I actually like this, moving this building around. I think that works really well. And now we can turn this back into a road. So let's go ahead and grab our road, which is these guys here. And then it makes sense that this would be a shopping area. And we can run the road kind of along here and connect up to this guy here. So let's do that. We're going to connect up with this guy. Come out straight to here. And then maybe go angle it. Just angle it right into here. No, I feel like it would extend a little bit out like this. Something like that. Yeah, that is cool. All right, so now let's go back to our Japanese content creator pack buildings and pick out a few that I like. So I know I want this one. This is like a department store looking kind of building, and it is too big. It's too big, so it's got to fit in right here. So hopefully that works. And that is a cool looking building. It's got a great view of the water. Yeah, and I like this side too. All these like windows and stuff. There's another storefront one. This one's might be even better. So that's in the water. Maybe we'll replace it with this one. This one looks even nicer. Yeah, that looks even nicer. So like a big shopping mall kind of looking building. Yeah, I like that. And then maybe we could put some like office buildings over here, because I think it would be cool to have just like a little bit of office looking buildings right in here. And there's some great office buildings in this pack. So here is one. And we got another kind of like taller one here. And this is like a smaller one. Maybe the smaller one might fit in here. Oh, it would. Just barely. Oh, this is going to fit in perfectly. Okay, we'll put the big, tall office building at the end and this smaller one right in here. Yeah. So it just gives a little bit of, like, height right at the end near the water here. And we can actually turn these into office buildings using Rico. So let me grab this. I'm going to just move this a little bit out. We'll move this one a little bit out. We'll adjust this one a little bit. And this one, I think this one will be right by the road, like there. This one, let's put, no, that one, that's fine. Yeah, these buildings work great in here. Yeah, it's kind of a similar color, similar vibe. Can I use repaint on these? I might make them a little bit lighter. I do have the repaint mod, which is this mod here. If you click on this square, you can actually change the color of things. Look at that little change I just made. Okay, so I changed it from, it was this greenish color. Boom. And now it's like the exact same color as this. That is so cool. And can I do the same thing on this one? This one's already pretty light. This one is already as light as it goes. And this one's pretty good color already. That one's already as light as it goes as well. Yes, so those little tweaks I think help out a lot. But yeah, now they're very similar colors. Oh, that's great. Great stuff. All right, let's go ahead and use our tree brush and add a little bit of decoration in here. So I'm going to grab my forest brush. It's pretty small. What's my density? 72. I'm going to up the density a little bit. We're going to go to 80% density, just so I can get a bunch of trees in here. Bunch of trees back in here. Bunch of trees back in here. So it looks like a really nice, lush area. Put a bunch of stuff right in here, along the back, along the water. We'll put a little bit on the side here. I don't want to block their view in here. But I think that looks pretty cool. Now, you don't want stuff you don't want stuff in this, like, this area of right next to the water, because the trees don't look very good. It looks like they're, like, polluted or something. Yeah, see, like, these ones are right on the edge. They look kind of sickly, so let's take those out. But anything not right on the edge looks great. All right. So what do you think of our area? I just love it. Looking really good. The one concern I have is that I'm concerned about services. Like, we already have this problem with death care. We know that's a problem, so let's fix that. Greg says you got exclusive shops for the rich people. That's what I'm saying. Exclusive rich people shops. Liam says there's already lots of parking. V5 says you can never be enough parking for customers of the shop you're living at. Customers who drive spend a lot more. Liam says condo areas are exclusive, meaning not a lot of people coming. The area is just for them. Greg says, so if it's exclusive, do you want me and V5 mixing it with the shoppers at an exclusive mall for the rich people? Liam says, if you have the money to buy. Greg says, but what if we were just window shoppers? Liam says, it should have Gucci and Rolex and diamond shops. Oh, I'm sure they're all in this mall. That mall building. V5 says, if you have Coin Khajiit, it has wares. Liam says, and a Bentley dealership. Claude says, the area is so fancy. I love it. Wonderful job. Liam says, it looks like an eggshell color. Yeah, these buildings, they're kind of eggshell. V5 is giving me more brand names. Greg says, I remember a group from Target going to Dubai and getting told by security to move along when they were in one of the exclusive malls and window shopping. Liam says, maybe a parking lot so V5 and Greg can window shop. Greg says, and then a wind with a flood hit. I hope the... Oh, it looks like maybe the flood is hitting. It looks like this is the flood. I think this is the flood from when we fixed the bridge. Has it finally gotten down to us? It went down the waterfall and everything. Oh, no, it's still up here. No, is it up here? No, this is the rapids. This was always here. Maybe it's here. Maybe it's not coming at all. Maybe that's just normal flooding. Is this always flooding? It looks like this is flooding right now. Maybe that's just normal. Maybe that's how it always is. Oh yeah, this condo was flooding. Oof, that's not good. Yeah, this probably is not very safe when it rains. Look at how close they are to the water. Big oof. Oh, before I let it run, let's change these buildings into Rico buildings. So this is going to be a commercial building. We'll change this into high density commercial. And maybe we'll do... Well, this would be a lot of workers. So maybe we'll put 20 highly educated jobs, 10... 5 and 5. So 40 jobs. I think that looks good. We'll make... And then we'll make these 3 buildings office buildings. So that we got a little bit of jobs over here. So we'll say... How many jobs do these have? I want it to be pretty balanced. We don't really have a high demand for jobs, so just for right now, I'm just going to say 30 jobs for each of these, because we have really low unemployment in the city. That was one of the things I was trying to do with this district, is just prop up my residential, because we have like really low unemployment. All right, last one. This will be an office. $30 workers. Let's go. Okay, so commercial, office, office, office. I thought this was... No, that's not. That's the wrong icon. No, it's commercial. It's showing the low... This is the low density commercial icon, so I don't know what that's all about. Anyway, death care. We need death care. Maybe I could just plop one in over here next to the clubs. We'll put some death care next to the clubs across from the gas station we got in over here. So I can just fit one in, and I think we'll use... Let's use the fancy one. The fancy death care one, which is this guy right here. We'll kind of just blend into this area, I think. We'll have him come out and use the fancy luxury hearse. And so that should help... Oh, excuse me. That should help pick up these guys. Yeah, but I am really liking this. You know what else I might want to do here? Let's use these trees here. Whatever this tree was. And let's do a few more lined up behind here. Oh gosh. Wrong bush. There we go. That is better. But I want them to be spaced out kind of similar. Yeah, so we can get a line of palm trees here. And a line of palm trees here. Just adding to that look a little bit. I also think, I mean, these guys wouldn't want to be able to just walk onto this plaza. So maybe having some nice kind of bushes around here. Let's use rhododendron bushes all along the edge here. All along this lovely park path. Yeah. Because I don't, like, you wouldn't want people, like, this is the metro. This is the subway. You don't want people from the subway just walking into the condo complex. In fact, let's put a fence. Let's keep this a little bit exclusive. Let's put in a fence. So I think we're going to go, let's put anarchy on. And I'm going to have to move this, but for right now, we're going to go around here, to here, to here. Let's move it, and grab it and just drag, nope, wrong thing. We'll just drag it a little bit right there. Try to keep it behind these bushes. Nope, wrong thing. That looks pretty good. Just need this last piece. And I like that. It just adds a little bit of finishing touch to this area. Look at that. Sweet. In fact, I probably have enough room to run another line of... No, I don't want to overdo it with the palm trees. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. All right, this has been a long stream. I think I'm going to end it out here. Let me just catch up on a couple of these comments here. V5s is because I paused. That's why the flood is not moving. Liam says, put in a key. Yeah, we could put in a key. If there's a problem with the flooding, I'll put in a key, but I don't think there'll be a problem. Greg says he will move off this map to do something else and come back in a month and wonder what caused the Great Flood. Liam says, so that is what they have. Oh. You're saying the death care is right next to the clubs in case there's problems with in the clubs. Problems in the clubs. All right, you know what? Before we go, let me just do a little quick overview. Because I think this is a good time to move on to another map. Take a break from the Lost Valley. We've been on here for a while. This has been a very difficult build for me. I feel like this is like one of my best builds, but it's been kind of stressful because this has been very outside my comfort zone. Like a fancy condo development, I've never done that before. So I need a little break from this map. We're going to go to a different map after this. But yeah, let's just take a quick look around. So here's the beautiful marina. We built all of this. This was all blank before. We built all of this within, the last couple of weeks or so. Then we added, this used to just be the airport, and we added all of this here. The theme park residences. We added the amusement park over here, which just looks fantastic. And then over here, we added this whole new district called the Re-District. We also added these cool bridges. We added that bridge here. We added this new bridge today, this beautiful bridge down here. And then we added this beautiful bridge across here, so everything is lovely and connected up. And then one more thing we got to do before I leave the stream is we got to take one more ride on the roller coaster. I hope it's working. It is working, and there's a cart right here. Let's go for a ride on the roller coaster, shall we? Oh, they're facing the wrong direction. Why did that happen? No, they're facing the wrong direction. Why? Oh no. The camera thinks it's facing the right direction. It just looks like they're facing the wrong direction. That's so weird. I'm not going to complain. Let's go for a ride on the roller coaster. Oh, this is kind of slow. We'll speed it up. Oh, shoot. I'm underneath the roller coaster. Hold on, let me adjust. It's a little glitched. It's a little glitchy. All right, we're going around. We're going to... Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. It's a little glitchy. Oh, my goodness. Oh, shoot. Oh, this is very dizzying. This is a wild roller coaster. Oh, my goodness gracious. Great views, though. Look at, we can see the whole theme park from here. The whole theme park. It looks great. Whoa! Oh my goodness. Yikes, this is a really wild roller coaster. All right, there you go. Now that you guys are all motion sickness, you all have motion sickness, you can just chill and relax. Claude says he can ride the roller coaster? Yep. Yep. All right, that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Claude. Thank you, Liam. Thank you, V5. Thank you, everyone who stopped by the stream today. I had a lot of fun. We're going to play another city for a while coming up here, and I'm going to take a couple streams and do some Minecraft streams. But yeah, stay tuned. Another city coming up. It's going to be a lot of fun, and eventually we'll come back here because there's a lot more we need to do. All right, that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and everyone remember, no matter what is going on in your life, to always do something fun every single day. Until next time, this is Zach, signing off.